Dear Diary, a lot of work has been accomplished since my last entry. One big task has been checked off my to-do list. I wanted to complete installing the large bed in the perennial flower garden, and thankfully that is no longer weighing heavy on my mind. I needed that space to be completed and ready to roll for the early spring season. I plan to fill that area with rudbeckia, lily bulbs, and annual cosmos, as well as sunflowers. I highly value our native wildlife, especially the bees and the birds. So I would like to also fill that area with sunflowers to provide pollen to the pollinators and seed heads for the birds in the fall and winter. Our temperatures have continued to be mild, with only one night dipping down into the 30s. That day was used to freshen up the coop. So I went out there and gave the girls a thick new layer of straw to help them stay warm through the night. Since our coop has no door yet, we put the girls in a cozy cage every night to ensure that no predators can get to them while they're sleeping. On nights when we have strong winds and low temperatures, I also cover their cage with a wool blanket. Usually when our temperatures dip from 30 below, we do have strong winds because those winds help bring in the cold front. As usual though, the chickens are let out first thing in the morning to free range on our property. With egg prices skyrocketing these days, we are so happy that they have been giving us a steady production of eggs. With our 4 chickens, we are able to fulfill our egg needs, as well as having extra for my parents. Once the coop and the enclosed run are completed, we will likely add a few more hens to the flock. I've been eyeing some blue egg layers as well as some olive egg layers. We're supposed to have fun in this life, so why not make my egg basket fun? I would love to collect different colored eggs just to enjoy them. My husband owns a landscaping company, and he recently brought home a trailer load full of leaves, which made me do a happy dance, and he kindly parked that trailer full of leaves in the flower field for me to unload the trailer for him to take back and use for his other jobs. So I raked all of the leaves out. It took me quite a while. I wish I had a better method for this, but I think this was the best way to go, to just rake them out. So along with completing the perennial garden bed, I was also able to complete the second half of an unfinished row we had in the flower field. The row was first laid out with a nice layer of leaves and then topped with fresh compost. Bachelor button seeds were then added and watered into the completed bed. If all goes according to plan, these plants will be flowering in time for the busy Mother's Day season. As a flower farmer, my planning revolves around the busy calendar of major holidays. I try my absolute best to have loads and loads of flowers ready for our local markets, but with being at the mercy of Mother Nature, that plan doesn't always pan out perfectly. Each year is different when it comes to producing flowers, as nothing is constant with nature. Some years are filled with rain, too much rain even. Others are too dry, with droughts extending over several months. Yet other years are just right, with rain falling exactly when it's needed and leaving once we've had enough. With temperatures hovering in the exact temperatures that the seeds need to germinate. I will say that every year is worth it, and I welcome those challenges that come along with every year because it allows me to grow as a person and gain wisdom and be a better flower farmer.